See, sometimes I don't see 3 shots ahead like you do because I don't have that much control of the cue.
Yeah, and you don't need to.
I'm like, well, it's gonna end up here in order for me to make this shot, so.
All the advice I'm giving you is for a 3, knowing that you're not going to be able to do 3 shots ahead, but what can you do in the moment?
So, I'm gonna go for the 3, because I can come back at the 1 or the 6.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get the 6, I'm going to end up over here somewhere, and I'm not going to have anything.
Yeah, you don't want to break up that cluster of stripes in the
That's
center.
what I see.
You want to own solids right now. Okay, I think the right ball to shoot is a 1 ball, yep.
I'm terrible down the rail.
That's why you want to get rid of it. It's a problem ball. Excellent.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's no longer a problem ball. You work on them one at a time to take away problem balls. But now things are different. You're playing a 4 or a 5. She's been a 5 before.
I am a 5.
Oh, she is a 5. So she's going to run several balls in a row on you.
Whoops. Except for that.
So where is my next problem ball? I could hit the 2 into the 5.
Yeah, you could, but why would you do that when your problem balls are the 7 and the 4?
Because I don't have a shot with the 7 or the
You don't need to make a shot. You need to win the game. Making a shot is not how you win the game.
So why wouldn't I?
In other words, making a ball isn't. Making a shot is. So for example,
Why wouldn't I hit the 6 into the side and then work?
because the
with
6 is
7
makeable.
more?
6 is not a problem ball.
Okay.
These are problem balls. So you can take that ball and bump it right over by that pocket and block her 10 ball with it.
Okay.
You can also do the same with the 7. And the 7's even better because you can bump the 7 up by that pocket, block the 10, and leave the cue ball on the end rail for her.
So I'm
Making any of these balls doesn't help you at all.
So I'm not using the ball in hand to get a ball in.
No, you have 2 problem balls, and you want to take care of them.
Hey, I have 4 problem
Right.
balls.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, she can't beat you right now on the next inning.
Out those balls.
But if you run all these balls off, you limit your options in the future. That's just about perfect. You now made the 4 ball makeable. Okay, what's your next problem ball?
Still the 7.
Yeah, let's clear that out. Let's get the 7. Let's get the 7 ball.
I'm going to bust that cluster.
No, you do it without busting the cluster. You can just barely bump that 7 ball and roll the cue ball this way.
I could hit the 4.
Why would you do that? You need to.
Because I can leave
The
cue
4 is
ball
already makeable,
buried down there.
but the 4 is already makeable. She's not going to run out. So you don't have to worry about that. What you have to worry about is this ball right here. That ball is not makeable by you.
So don't bust them out. Hit it. Just hit the rail.
Oh, you don't want to move her balls at all. You want to just bump this into the rail. Very lightly. Beautiful. Now the 7 ball and the 4 ball are both in a much better position, and she's still screwed. And she did exactly what she should be doing.
Except that I hit it.
What's your next toughest ball, problem ball right now?
Right now,
Yeah,
the 2.
it's a 6 ball.
Well, I would have gone for the 6 ball, but I heard you say.
No, the
shoot
6
a ball.
ball is the one you want to shoot. Because this ball's blocking that 10 ball. This ball's makeable. This ball isn't makeable as well, but that 6 ball, if you can get it near a pocket, then you're great. So you can
send it down towards the 1.
you can do that.
It's going to give her this one over here.
Yeah, so she makes a couple of balls. She can't make these balls.
And if I try to get it in the side, it's going to land on the rail somewhere.
That Gwen was here yesterday.
I mean, your idea about the 4 ball isn't a terrible idea.
I said, you know, my
Because you can shoot, bump the 4 ball and come right into these balls. Or you could even make the 4 ball if you wanted to.
yeah, but wow. Well,
And the 6 ball is makeable here.
is that thing really?
This is all the kind of ways you have to look at it through your head.
That's it's like the 9 shots. Yeah. Yeah, that's what pros do. I suppose what it's supposed to. They try to run out every time.
That's good. Now you got to keep shooting.
So I got that one covered. I got that one sort of covered.
So which ball of the 2 that you can make, the 5 and the 6, which one is helping you the most to not make it?
The 6.
No.
It's right in front of the pocket.
The 5 ball is blocking that pocket for the 9 ball,
But the 9.
and it's blocking the 9 ball from all kinds of directions. If you leave the cue ball over here, she can make the 9 ball. But of these 2 balls, this is not the one you want to make, because when you make this ball, she can now make the 9 ball from here, 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 everywhere on the table. If you leave the 5 there, she can't make it from here, here, here. She can start to make it here, and she can't make it from there. There's all kinds of ways she can't make this ball if you leave it there. That ball isn't blocking anything. So if you're going to shoot a ball in, that's the one to shoot in. But you don't necessarily want to shoot a ball in. Why would you? Why would you? What do you gain by shooting a ball in right now?
I wasn't going to, but you said make the 6 ball.
No, I said of the 2 balls that you can make right now, which would be the better one to leave in place? I haven't gone.
That one. And you
I haven't gone on to the next question yet. What's the best ball to shoot? Because I know you were going to shoot one of those 2, and you were probably going to shoot this one.
Probably.
And all I'm getting at now is that's if you have 2 balls that you can shoot at, this is not the one, right, Robin?
Right.
That ball's helping you.
But what should you shoot?
But what should you shoot? Now we've gone on from that because your first thought is, what ball can I make? What ball can I make?
Right.
That's not the right way to
It's
think.
not always the case, but
But
sometimes
it just was. You were looking at these 2 balls, figuring out which one to make, and you started to look at this one. And so that's why I came in and said, of those 2 balls,
All right, so
but you don't want to shoot those 2 balls.
I'm going to hit the 2.
You want to leave her safe. Knock that 2 ball right out into the center of the table.
Not closer to the corner pocket.
Send the cue ball down here. Huh?
Not closer to the pocket.
No, because if you do that, you're going to hit your 5 ball.
Yeah.
I would never.
You don't want to move the 5 ball.
Never.
You want to just bump the 6 ball and,
2 ball.
or the 2 ball.
And put the cue ball. So get that right.
Beautiful. Now you've made the 2 ball into a problem ball, but that's not a problem. That's not a problem.
I'll tell you
'Cause-
what's going to happen. She's going to hit that 5 and put it on this rail right here somewhere where I can't
Oh,
hit
you
it
can't.
anywhere.
Oh, don't worry about that. She can't get out. You're worrying about the wrong things.
Look at my mess.
She's clustered. She can't get out. Your job is to reposition your balls until you can get out. And the fact that you reclustered this ball,
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't make any effect. I mean, this is a complex thing, but you didn't hurt yourself at all with that last shot. Now you have 2 new problem balls that have been created.
Right.
And you work on the problem balls now, and they're the only ones you can get at it, really. You don't want to shoot the 6 in.
So,
You want to get these problem balls taken care of, so figure out a way to play safe off of them. You can send the 4 ball right over here by this pocket, and send the 7 into her 10 and make it cluster with those balls right now. We are not trying to make balls, we're trying to rearrange balls. Okay, you left her an opening because what I should have been more careful about it, but what I wanted you to do is keep the cue ball back here. Now she has an opportunity to get rid of some problem balls.
But still, look at that.
Yeah. She's still not going to get out. The chances her getting out are 1 in 100 right now. That doesn't mean it won't happen, especially during a tournament, but now she just created a new problem ball for herself. It happens all the time. Every single time you walk up to the table, you have a new set of situations. You have to reshape your brain to think about winning the game rather than making balls.
Well, it's not going to happen in the next 6
No, it's not, but every moment that you go forward,
You've got to practice.
you'll pick up something from it. You'll understand what a problem ball is, for example. Just knowing what a problem ball is a big deal.
so I can't get it either one of those 2.
No, and you don't want to. So now you end up with the 6 ball. It's the only ball you can realistically shoot at and control the cue ball. So if it was me, now's the time to make that 6 ball. And what are you going to shoot next?
Can I interject?
Huh? What?
Why wouldn't she have an opportunity to make that 5, and then she could run in a 6, and then she could come back?
Why would she make the 5?
I
What
don't-
does she
but
gain
I'm just
by
saying,
it?
you know, if,
Well, what does she gain by making the 5?
well, then she could come up here on the, I'm just asking, I'm just.
Yeah, but you're trying to get balls off the table, and I'm trying to
No,
get
that's
her
me.
to
That's
not
me.
think that way.
Yeah, that's my.
I want her to win the
If
game.
she gets her balls off the table, I'm going to win.
Robin's going to win if she gets her balls off the
If
table.
they're not in front of the puck.
This is how 3s lose.
That's how a lot
You
of people were
shoot,
shooting
you keep
yesterday.
shooting. Well, that's what we're planning on. I'm trying to teach Karen that the way you're going to play is you're going to try and make every ball, and then you're going to get down to where you can't do anything anymore, and you're going to go, now what? And then you're going to break open the cluster of
Very
balls.
knowledgeable
and
watching
you're-
these big numbers shoot yesterday.
And you're going
Watching them do what they were
to
doing.
make her have the advantage.
Right.
If she
And
makes the 5 and 6,
When you talk about it, that makes my mind think different.
Yes, I'm kind of stuck right now.
right. And Karen's actually in a position where she can get out now.
Yes.
You're good enough to run out from here, depending on what Robin does. You see how your balls are now repositioned in a powerful, all your balls are makeable, and hers are not.
I was trying to have it touch up to the 2, but I didn't.
All right, so I know right now my 2 is a problem ball, but
It is, but it goes over there,
Yeah.
and it goes over here.
now I can get my 5 and get hers away from the pocket.
You could,
That
but
gives me probably the 4 and the 7 with the cue ball down there somewhere.
But I would start with the 4 and the 7, and the reason why is because from down here you can make the 2 ball right in the side. 2 ball doesn't
Right.
go over here.
Right.
You have a smaller part of the table to get on to get it to go over here. So right now you can make these 2 balls and get on the 2 ball. And then you can make the 5, and then you can make the 8. But that was the wrong ball to shoot first, because no matter how you hit that ball, the cue ball was going to run too far. If you just shot the 7, you could leave the cue ball right here and shoot that ball next.
I always take the wrong choice.
No matter how you hit that, you could not get on the 2 ball from there.
Oh, damn!
Now Robin has a realistic opportunity here. But you can get on the 10 off of the 9 and also move her 9 ball, or her 5 ball at the same time.
Yeah.
See, what did I tell you? What did I tell you? Huh?
I feel your pain.
I told you it was gonna happen. Yep, right where I said it was gonna wind up.
You aren't even close to having lost this game yet, so stop whining.
Now I got 2 of them on the rail, which is a terrible place for me.
Yeah, but if you shot that 5 ball earlier, you would have given her the advantage earlier. She got
That wouldn't be there for her to bounce off of.
Well,
I didn't need it.
that's right. She did not need that ball to bounce off of. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now Karen can get out.
Yep. That's way off.
And this is the time you stop pity-pattying around and you go for it.
People think today's a holiday, or what's going on?
Don't know. Nice shot.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're okay. Are you?
Nope. I am not because of that 5 ball. Sitting right.
You're fine though. You can do an easy save.
Yeah, I get it.
You just want to take the 5 ball and come down to the end rail. Don't shoot straight into it because first of all, you're probably going to double. You're going to double hit and get called on it. You just want that cue ball to be right here. There you go. You force her to a bank shot. See how these games go on and on, Karen? You don't have to worry. You just keep reassessing the table every time you come to it.
It changes every shot.
It changes on every shot. So it changes from being, I can get out, so I'm going to try to get out. And then the next shot, oh, I can't get out anymore, so I'm not going to try to get out.
Wanted it to hit there and come back out here, but it didn't do that. All right. What was that? I heard that. Missed you.
I heard that.
All right, it's all right now. You're going to the sideline.
Nice shot.
Ho, 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 ho.
Dirty hoe.
Ho, ho, ho.
Oh, dirty hoe. Oh, no.
That's okay. That blocks that pocket for the 8 ball. Yeah, I think that was your only shot, is to try to make
But I
that.
got lucky.
Yeah.
Because the 8 will go by there. So I could make it.
So
But I got
now I gotta make it.
So when you're faced with this, you can kick from that direction, or you can kick from this direction. If you kick from that direction and you hit right here, you're going to scratch. So your best bet is to kick in that direction. And this is when you would get a timeout, okay? So I would come over and show you the angle to hit that. No, you're way off. If I were to follow that angle in, I come right over there. See that?
Okay.
So what you want to do is have the angle in equal the angle out, and that's right about in that area. But let me get over here and see. 2, 3, 4 and a half. So that's 2 1/4. I'm going to come over here 1, 2 1/4. That's 2. Okay, okay.
Right in here something.
Okay, I counted wrong. 20, 30, 40, just about 41, so it's about 20, 10, 20. Right at that diamond. Right at the center of that diamond. Center of the cue ball, center of the diamond. If you hit a millimeter off from the center of the cue ball, it won't work.
For the
Silly little
championship.
millimeter.
This is for the championship. Oh.
Almost. She's still got a tough row to hoe. It's not over with yet.
Tough road to hoe, but she's got bowling.
We got another hole entering the mix. These holes show up out of nowhere. Nice effort.
Yeah,
You got the bank shot.
I don't want the bank shot. That worked out okay.
Can't see it.
Yeah, I think you'd have been better off playing safe there. Make her have to do a bank shot. Because that was a super hard shot. And if you miss it, you leave it in the pocket. Which is exactly what happened. So if you're in this situation where you have a shot like this that you're only going to make maybe once out of, it was even worse than that.
Yeah, it was worse than that.
It was about like that. You're only going to make that once out of 10 times. So the best thing to do with it is something like this. Okay, you just made things real difficult for her. But your chances of making that were 1 in 10, and your chances of leaving it near the pocket if you missed were 9 in 10. So the odds were absolutely, completely against you. But the odds of doing this are almost 100%, and she doesn't have a shot.
Yeah.
And that's where doing the percentages in your head really helps you. You ask yourself, what are my chances of making this shot? And what are my chances of leaving my opponent good if I miss it?
Right.
If it's 9 out of 10 that you're going to miss it, and it's 9 out of 10 that a miss puts your opponent in good shape, don't take that shot.
Especially on the 8 ball.
And this is 9 out of 10 that I'm going to leave you at least with a very, 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 very difficult shot. This is a 9 out of 10 chance I'm going to leave you with a 9 out of 10 chance. The odds were so clear in that shot.
Plus, with a cut like that, the cue ball goes flying around the table, so you have a greater chance of scratching.
The cue ball was going to go, if she cut that properly, the cue ball was headed right up about here. And it very easily could go here with just a millimeter of less spin. So if you do these percentages in your head and say, what are my chances realistically of making this shot? And the problem is people go, yeah, I remember making this shot 14 years ago when I was in a bar and I won everything. So let's take a look at the game stats. There were 11 innings total. Each of the players had 5 defensive shots. The net innings for Robin were 11 innings minus 5 defensive equals 6 innings. On average, a 5 wins in 3 to 4 innings, but it took 6 for Robin to win. Karen's defense slowed Robin's game down and got Karen a shot at the 8 ball. But instead of playing safe on the 8 ball, which would have continued to make things difficult for Robin, Karen went ahead and tried to make a very difficult shot that she had a low chance of making. And so she lost the game. But there's a good chance she would have won if she'd played safe on that 8 ball.
So somebody just,
Okay, what are your problem balls?
so Ryan wasn't there.
No.
Oh, it's not what I wanted.
Were you trying to hit the 3 ball?
No, I was trying to send the 12 over there.
Yeah. Yeah, you could have hit the 3 ball and sent it right over here by the
She
pocket.
only made a strike, Jim.
I have straight.
Yeah, I know. To hit the stripe into the
I
3
see.
ball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was kind of what I was trying to do. All right, so I'm going to go for the 9. Send it down there towards the 12.
Yep.
Try to bury that 3.
Makes perfect sense.
I don't know if I can.
Although the 15 is even a better ball to do that off of, by the way.
15?
Yeah. And the reason is this. If you shoot the 15 towards here, you might pocket the 3 ball, which would be great, but you're going to send the cue ball down this way. Whereas if you shoot the 9 towards that, you're going to send the cue ball right over towards that 4 ball. And that's dangerous because you could scratch off of that. You can scratch off the 15 too, but I like the 15 better. And what I like even better than that is shooting the 15 into your 2 other problem balls there.
Mm-hmm.
No, you won't hit the 3 if you do that, but I think you'll gain more ground that way. That 9 ball is makeable in 4 different pockets, so I wouldn't move it. There you go. Now you just put yourself in the driver's seat. Right, Robin?
Yep.
That was a powerful shot right there. Look at where you left the cue ball. If you just shot the 9, the cue ball, you wouldn't know where it was going to go because it was such a cut shot. And this is powerful. You own this pocket now.
You can have it. I'm going to take this one. Whoops.
And so that was a good move on Robin's part. She just hit it too hard.
Hit it too hard and not enough of
But
it.
that was a problem ball for her. So for her to get it over by this pocket would have been beautiful. So it was the right choice,
Yeah,
but
just
just
hit it too.
execution wasn't there.
So I can hit. What can I do? I can hit that one in and still own this pocket.
Well, no, you won't own the pocket anymore. You own it now. But you shoot the 15 and you're clearing the way when the balls get rearranged for her to pocket a ball there. And there's no reason,
I'm gonna hit the 12
there's no reason
down
for you to
there.
make the 15. What's your reason for making it? Just to make a ball, right?
So,
What are your problem balls?
well, there's 12 at the moment.
No, it isn't. You can combo the 12 into the
These
15.
two.
Those 2 are your problem balls. And you can move them and leave the cue ball right here where she doesn't have a shot.
Oh, and
You gain something that way. You gain nothing by putting the 15 ball in. You only lose.
how am I going to leave the cue ball here?
You just bump that 13 ball and send the cue ball right over that way.
Just the edge of it.
You're just hitting the center of the cue ball at the right edge.
11's not going to hit the 8 here.
It'll hit the 8, but you're not going to hit it that hard.
Not going to make it.
Oh, that'll hit a rail.
Yeah, but you're not going to hit it hard enough because you got to realize you're transferring momentum to the 13 ball. It's transferring
So I'm
momentum to the
slicing.
11 ball. If you hit it too hard, you might make the 8.
So I'm
Slice
slicing.
it. Slice
You
it
just have to hit it hard enough to get it to the rail.
really thin.
Just like that.
Yeah. Look at that.
What a powerful shot. You cleared out one of your balls. You still have that pocket block. The cue ball's in a terrible position for her.
Sort of.
And she can make the 6, but she can't get out because of the 2. And moving that 15 ball just allows her to find a way to move the 14 and be able to get at the 2. Leaving that there was the absolute correct thing to do.
This was a problem ball for me, so I'm.
Not
getting it.
anymore.
No, well, I had to make a 6 to get down there on it. And then, but my 2 is a real problem.
The real problem is the 2 ball and the 7 ball's a problem. And the 8, of course, but that's a problem for both of you.
That's what I figured.
Okay, now you got a chance to get rid of another problem ball.
I do?
Yeah.
The 11?
Ah, absolutely. That 11 goes right down in the corner. And if you miss it, it doesn't matter because you're going to bring the cue ball right down here up against this rail. It may not even go in the corner, but if you can just cut it over here somewhere and send the cue ball down here. Beautiful. Beautiful. You see why we didn't move that 15 ball? Because right now the 7 can't go in that pocket. And that was the appropriate thing for Robin to do, is rearrange that furniture. And now you have a great chance to send the 12 ball down to this pocket. And she still can't get out because
Right here?
no, you can't do that.
Or
But
here?
no, it has to roll this way unless you're going to draw it. We haven't been through the peace sign thing with you, have we?
No.
That cue ball, when it's rolling, is always going to go about a 30-degree angle to that ball. So the cue ball is going to roll right in that direction right there if you shoot that 12 down in this corner. And you're perfectly safe to do it because you have that pocket block still. That's just fine and dandy. Okay, that's the shot she needed to do. Now the 15 ball's not doing you anything anymore, so you can shoot it. And now you have to try to get out if you can. It's okay, you're going to miss once in a while.
Here we go.
No, she's not. This is a tough out for her. She has about a 1 in 5 chance of getting out here or less. Getting on that 7 ball is a chore. See what I mean?
Almost did. Shoot, I didn't get on the one either. Oh, I can get the 7.
But she has to let the cue ball run wild to make that 7. Good shot, Robin.
Yeah, but I didn't get it.
No, that's what I meant about running the cue ball. It was going to run way up table like that, no matter how soft she hit it. Now she has a problem ball.
That's what I wanted.
Now you can make balls at your leisure down at that end of the table.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
perfect. That's perfect. That's what you want. You don't get it, do you? You just made a beautiful shot. You're going to get ball in hand out of this, and you can run out.
No, she's not.
Well,
I can hit it.
okay, but you came close to having ball in, being able to get ball in hand. That's you cheer when you see something like that happen. You don't get frustrated. You can't expect to make that long cut shot, Karen. I don't expect to make that long cut shot. Why would you expect to make it?
Now, what is your goal?
Oh, shut up.
No, your goal is to
But
not
let me,
give me
I
a
can't even
shot.
think with both of you yapping.
Your goal is not to give me a shot.
Your goal now is to not give her a shot. That was a good try, but you gave her a shot. You wanted the cue ball to end up over on this side of the table, because from here she can't make anything.
That's okay. You have a...
Okay, now you face a tremendous difficulty because you can't get out unless you shoot the 15 ball. And she can't get out as long as the 15 ball's there. So I think your best bet is to make some of these balls. But you don't want to make all of them because you want to have one ball left to play with until that. You want to force her to knock that 15 ball out. So you're shooting one of these balls. This is a good one. You could shoot the 9 ball, stop, shoot the 11 ball, then shoot the 12, and then play safe off the 13. You're in a dangerous situation right now. Do you realize that?
In a minute, I am not playing tonight.
You are in a dangerous situation right now. The one way,
He told me to run them out.
right, but how you do it is important. If she has the cue ball anywhere over here, she can stop right there and make the 8 ball.
I can? I thought I couldn't make
Yeah, you can make it from there. Or at least get it right up against the pocket. So when you shoot this ball, you're cutting it so much your cue ball is going to run like that and it's going to come right back here again
And
possibly.
I don't know what to do. 9.
Okay, the 9's a great choice because if you miss it, it blocks the pocket for her. And if you make it, your cue ball ends up right here. If it ends up anywhere over in here, she doesn't have that option on the 8 ball anymore. You see that? You don't want to leave her straight in on that 1 ball. You can always come back and get the 12 ball. Beautiful. Now you can make the 13, then the 12, then you play safe on the 15.
And no.
That's okay. That doesn't matter.
Look what you did.
We shot the ball in a pattern that if you miss, doesn't leave her a shot.
That's okay.
The
but
pattern
it
you were
shouldn't
going
be
to,
shot,
but the
so I-
pattern you were,
that's what I
no,
was thinking.
but you plan it, if I miss, I want to leave her bad.
You can't make.
If you'd have made that shot and missed, she would have won the game. It's okay to make this shot and miss, but it wasn't okay to make that shot and miss. Yeah.
It's so damn busy here, I think I'm gonna leave.
I think that's probably a good idea.
That ice is making that leak. Just put the ice in those two little sinks, still in the door. Okay. So it's in there.
Okay, now you have a great opportunity, Karen. Do you see it?
It's the whole thing.
Just take the two little sinks.
Here.
Yeah, you can hit your 15 ball, bump out the 8. You're not going to make the, no, you're hitting it this way. You're hitting straight at it like that. Because the cue ball is going to end up right here, and she's not going to have a shot at the one. No, straight at it. Center of the cue ball, at the center of this ball. That's perfect.
Perfect.
That's perfect. It would have been even better if that 8 ball had come out, but I think it's actually makeable almost.
I'm not
If you'd have
wound
shot,
up.
if you'd have
because
shot
I
the,
almost missed the damn thing.
it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter.
No,
And you were up over a ball, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. What matters is choosing the right shot. Choosing the right shot will win every single time compared.
amateurs.
You're gonna miss.
We don't make
A
the
lot.
ball every time.
But you have to choose the right shot. If you'd have shot that ball the way you were shooting it, your cue ball would have come right out here. And she would have had the 1. By shooting straight into it, you leave the cue ball here, and she doesn't have any way to get at the 8.
I get that.
It's choosing the right shot isn't a little bit better than making a shot. It's 10 times better because you're going to screw up the shots. We all know that we're going to have a certain percentage of that, but you can have 100% choosing the right shot.
Oops, I wanted to hit that harder. I wanted it down at the end.
Now you can actually get out from here, Karen, potentially, or play a great save. Make the 12 ball, make the 13 ball, and then play safe off the 15. Or even make it. Okay, now you're going to play safe off the 15 and try and get the cue ball in a spot where she has a difficult time making that 1 ball. This has got to be ever so soft.
Pretty good.
I know it's frustrating, Karen, but you are learning, believe it or not. And you already have improved greatly at this business of choosing the right shots.
I am shocked you didn't make that.
I didn't want to make it.
Oh,
Why would she doesn't want to make that
I
ball.
don't have a shot on the 8. And I didn't want to leave you a shot. So I wanted you to
She
move.
just put herself in a winning situation by doing that.
Thank you.
Now you just put yourself in a winning situation.
Nice.
Now you can go all the way around the table with this with high left.
High left.
Yep. And you have to shoot it hard. Just like that, see?
Yeah. Get up there. Block that. Block that ball. Oh. Yeah. I was afraid I was going to miss it.
That was the right shot.
Yeah.
Because either way, even if you miss it, you might have gotten onto the end rail.
Oh!
It's okay, everybody misses. You chose the right shots. The missing part will never bother me at all. Everybody misses.
Aha, see? Here we go.
I don't even want to.
We got two possibilities. You can go for it, or you can just barely bump it and play safe. Beautiful.
Whew, whew. That almost scratched. Oh, no. Hey, Mark.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Mark.
How's everybody?
Good.
Good.
A lot of cars out there. I thought there was people.
No, you're our first customer for the day. What table do you want?
Well, I saw that one down there.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Whoops. I gotta go get him balls.
Beautiful. That's a good shot. I don't know if she can make it or not. Pretty close.
Oh, she can make that.
I don't know. But this game would have been over long ago if you hadn't played all those safes. Robin would have gotten out. Because you probably would have missed that ball up in the corner and she would have had the 1 and the 8.
I called Paul Petrosov. No answer there, so I thought I'd just give up practice.
Just came in. Right down there.
Nice.
Nice shot. The 5 strikes. So let's take a look at the stats from the second game. This game required 14 innings. Remarkable. Robin required 10 defensive shots to finally win the game. Net innings for Robin were 14 innings minus 10 defensive shots equals 4, which is about average for a 5. They win in 3 to 4 net innings. Karen's defense slowed Robin's game down and got Karen a shot on the 8 ball. She got a shot on the 8 ball for the second time in 2 games. This is exactly how an APA 3 should play to beat other players and win in playoff situations. The game of amateur APA pool is not about making balls. You have to make balls to win. But every time you walk to the table, you don't have to make a ball. You just have to make the situation better for yourself and tougher for your opponent.